Feel like chatting for a second while you're working?
Sure.
Okay. Here with Dave Lutz at the Oyster Playhouse, who is working on the set for Superior Donuts, which opens this Friday, the 21st. So Dave, I want to ask you here real quick. You know, you did the painting and the scenic work for the show here. When you're getting into doing a show and planning out, what kind of things do you take into consideration? What's your thought process, and how do you put a set for a show together?
Usually I read the script first, and then in my mind I picture what I think things should look like and do a sketch of it. I never try to do it without having a sketch first, because sometimes things don't work if I just ad-lib. And one of the big things about art is we have a power of observation. So that means we're able to picture things in our mind and convert them to paper, where other people who aren't as artistic, they don't pay attention to those details. So like these holes in the wall and the nicks in the wood, it's observation. It's observation.
Okay. So what is it about the character of Arthur Shevashevsky that informed how you decorated the set here this time out?
Well, it mentioned that he was kind of from the hippie era, so the colors scheme tried to go with the hippie era, and then of course they said he didn't keep up the shop, so had to go in and make the shop look like it's been run down.
All right. All right, so I understand just a little bit more personal stuff here. You know, when I met you here through Bob, he told me that you had worked together as a caricaturist there at Hershey Park. What other type of art training do you have?
Well, I have a BA in art, and I did portraits and caricatures at Hershey Park. Although my main profession was a 6th grade teacher, but I would use art to extend my lessons. You know, if I was teaching something about the Great Wall, when we were done about the Great Wall, then I taught them how to draw the Great Wall. You know, or what else to do? Oh, the Parthenon. All my students know exactly what the Parthenon looks like, because after we taught the Greek culture, we drew the Parthenon. I taught them 2-point perspective. I have kids coming back to me today that now that I'm retired, telling me they remember that Parthenon.
Okay. All right. Well, this is going to be the third show you've done with us here at Oyster Mill. Previously, you did the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged, and Blithe Spirit, all of which were very different jobs. You know, with complete works, you recreated the Globe Theater, and with Blithe Spirit was the sitting room of a Victorian-era house in the UK, and this here is obviously a rundown donut shop in North Chicago. I think of all of the elements that you had worked into all three of those shows, which is your favorite that you point back to and say, I loved doing that?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Because the Blithe Spirits was the easiest. There wasn't a lot I had to do other than make it look like a house. This one's a lot of work, but I like this one best. I mean, because I had to go and paint it all as if it was a regular donut shop and then go back and destroy it, you know? And I think I've had more fun destroying it, even though it's been much more time consuming. I think I like this one best.
Okay. All right, well, here, I'll get out of your way, but just to leave you here real quick, for folks who might be interested in volunteering and getting involved in the set painting, set decoration end of the pool here in the theater, what advice would you give them?
A lot of people sit there and say they can't draw, or they can't do it. Even my granddaughter, who was 7 years old last summer, came here and helped me paint on stage. I simply blocked out an area and told her to paint that area all one color. So being able to help in the art side of it, you might not be able to help with the details, but you sure can help with the mass, because the mass painting is what takes so long. So thinking that you can't paint, nah, as long as you got somebody that can direct you, you're okay with it.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.